used. All right, so I have a short little video clip here, and it's from your good man, Charlie Brown. It says, as you watch the video, compare and contrast the reactions the different students have to the same assignment. These students are going to have an assignment to write a book report on Peter Rabbit. So watch how they handle the assignment differently.
Homework. Yuck! A book report on Peter Rabbit. Peter Rabbit. Report on Peter Rabbit. Report on Peter Rabbit. Peter Rabbit is a stupid book about the stupid rabbit who steals vegetables from other people's gardens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 83 to go. The name of the book about which this book report is about is Peter Rabbit, which is about this rabbit. I found it very I like the part where it reminded me of Robin Hood. And the part where little John Joe from the wife and the sheriff of Nottingham's back. And then Robin never comes from the trees in a sudden surprise attack. And they captured the sheriff and all was good and he carried him back to the camp. And the woods and the sheriff was guessing the dinner and all he wiggled away and he sounded the call. The man rushed in and the arrows flew. Peter Rabbit did sort of that kind of thing too. See what the Gregor 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. In examining a work such as Peter Rabbit, it is important that the superficial characteristics of its deceptively simple plot should not be allowed to blind the reader to its more substantial fabric of its deeper motivations. In this report, I plan to discuss the sociological implications of family pressures so great as to drive an otherwise moral rabbit to perform acts of thievery which he consciously knew were against the law. I also hope to explore the personality of Mr. McGregor in his conflicting role as farmer and humanitarian. Peter Rabbit is established from the start as a benevolent hero, and it is only with the increase of social pressure that the seams in his moral fabric. If I start writing now, when I'm not really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is not good at all. I'll get a fresh start tomorrow, and not due to Wednesday, so I'll have all of Tuesday unless something should happen. Why does this always happen? I should be outside playing, getting fresh air and sunshine. I work best under pressure, and there'll be lots of pressure if I wait till tomorrow. I should start writing now, but if I start writing now, when I'm not really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is not good at all. The name of the rabbit was Peter. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Ha! Down came the scaffold and catch smash, and Robin fell like a sack full of lead crash. The sheriff laughed and he left him for dead. But he was wrong. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Just then an arrow flew in. Bang! It was the sign for the fight to begin. Bang! And then it looked like the sheriff would win. But not for long. Away they ran. Just like rabbits who run a lot. As you can tell from the story of Peter Rabbit, which his report is about. How do they expect us to write a book report? Already following in just 2 spurs on him by his deeply rooted rivalry with Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail. Does anyone know about which this book recording about it? Oh, Peter Rabbit, Peter Rabbit. And they were very, 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 very happy to be home. The end. 94, 95. The very, very, very end.
So, why do we need to differentiate? Why do we need to differentiate? What did you notice in the video? They have different learning styles. You have Lucy, who is most concerned about counting the number of words. Put in very, 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 however many times she can make to get to 100 words. Then you had Linus, who is reading all the books on rabbit psychology. He's what I consider the gifted student, because he wants to make sure everything sounds right, everything sounds very adult language, and so he wants to be the smart one. Then you have Charlie Brown. Poor Charlie Brown started writing his book report at the very end of the song. So he's the unmotivated. So how do you motivate some of those unmotivated students that just want to wait until the last minute and don't want to do the assignment? And then last you had Schroeder, who went off on a complete different tangent with Robin Hood. So how can you bring his interest of Robin Hood into a book report about Peter Rabbit? So those are the reasons why we need to differentiate. And I found this video clip actually after I had submitted the slides, so it's not in the original PowerPoint. But I found this on YouTube, and I said I had to show it today because it drives home the reason why we need differentiation in the classroom. Because the students are so different. They had the same assignment, but they went about it a different way. So differentiation starts. Oh, I'm missing a slide. I knew that would happen. So differentiation starts, if you look in the book, it's actually on there, with the teachers differentiating this side of the room. You see the three different stations: content, process, and product. So we're going to look at some examples of how do you differentiate content. What does that mean? How do you differentiate process? What does that mean? How do you differentiate the product? And we're going to talk about these three things. That's where the teacher comes into play. And then based on the students' readiness, interest, and learning styles. So that's where this side comes into play. This is where the students take hold of the differentiation. This is where the teacher takes hold of the differentiation. So there's two different balances, I guess you could say, on differentiation of what the teacher does and what the student does. So I'm going to give examples, and we're going to, I was wanting to rotate through these stations, but as you can tell, we have way too many people to actually get up and move. So what I think I will probably do is jigsaw, where I'm going to put some information at each table and each station. And you guys in the back, if you want to mix in with the other groups, or if you want to just join Station 3 and Station 4, that choice I'll leave up to you. But we're going to jigsaw it so that each group is looking at examples and then writing information up on the charts, and then we're going to share the information the whole class. How's that sound? Okay? See, differentiation already. All right, so